Hey everybody, we're doing a little wild hare thing today. We're looking for Wild Cow Springs Campground. We'll show you around. It's kind of out of the way.
So someday when my ship comes in, I know just what we'll do. We'll pack our bags and quit our jobs and have a holiday for two. We'll pack our bags and quit our jobs and have a holiday for two.
It is out of the way. $8 a night. If you have the Golden Pass, Senior Golden Pass, you get it at half price, so $4. Group campsites, 10 or 20. We have a restroom here. Well, I'm going to show you how to find Wild Cow Springs Campground. First, if you're going to head on I-40 like you're going to Kingman heading west, look for DW Ranch Road. It's about 10 miles east of Kingman, approximately, maybe less. And then go south on DW Ranch Road. You're about 4,000 feet here, and you'll just start climbing once you head south on the road here. And that's all, by the way, that's all BLM land right off the freeway there. And you're going to look for Hualapai Mountain Road and then turn left. When you get to the end of DW Ranch Road, it'll intersect. And just take it and head north, or head south, I should say. You're going to pass by the lodge. We're going to do a video on the campground area there later, so watch for that. Real pretty little campground there, but I'll do a separate one on that. But we're going to head to Wild Cow Springs. You're going to pass by an RV parking area up on the side there on the left. But you're going to go down Flag Mine Road. Look for Flag Mine Road. This is a remote camping area. I don't recommend taking a big motorhome down this road, but great for camping, tenting, and so on. You'll see.
I think the mine's right. No, the mine's on the next turn or something. Is it? Yeah. No, it's right there. It's just overgrown. There's the mine right there.
Oh, you want to stop and take pictures? Pull in the shade if you want?
All right. Oh, we pull up on the shade.
What'd you say?
I said we. But here's the mine. I can't believe how overgrown it's become. It used to be able to see it, you know.
Yeah, that's the road we're going to take it, right? That's the road that goes up to...
Yep, that's Wild Cow.
Flag Mine.
Yep, Flag Mine.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Like I said, I've been in there, and it was cool.
I think I saw pictures where they didn't have the grates on here yet.
Right, when it didn't have a grate at all.
Yeah. There's no markage or anything, no signage. But yeah, well, it goes down in there. I feel the cool air.
Yeah, it gets cold and wet fast down there.
I bet.
Oh yeah, you can feel that.
Yeah, these are pretty. Wow.
Yeah, and before this wasn't here. Like some of this or something. I can still get in there. Yeah, they can still get in there.
If you're really skinny.
If you really want to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I
maybe not get out of there.
Sometimes I think I'm skinnier than I am anymore. I'm like, that used to be me.
All right.
And then right there, I would camp right there because I'd work up in the mountains, right?
Oh, yeah.
And I had a place in town, but I was not driving 25 miles away. So I'd camp here and I'd just go to work from here.
All right.
Stop at the lodge, get some coffee or a sandwich, and then gone. And so they were out here mining and doing other stuff. There she is.
Let me get a picture of that.
Is this one still live?
Yeah, I'll turn it off in a minute, but I want to go out and get a picture of that. Oh yeah, they got fire pits, tables.
And no cell phones and none of that shit. You found the right spot.
Let's see.
Yeah, you should. There were times
Yeah, I do get a signal here. LTE 1 bar. Barely. Surprising.
nobody took care of it.
We're just taking a ride today. We're up near Hualapai Mountain, checking out some spots. I thought this might be a place that I might want to bring the motorhome, but I don't think I'm going to bring the motorhome back here. Might bring the truck and the trailer, but not the motorhome. Well, you'll see the road. This is where you put your fee in here. They have little envelopes all for you.
And I kind of thought right away it was a cow. And so I turned on the brighter light, looked up for a minute, took the trail back, and then goes back to sleep. Sleeping there on the side of the road.
No fireworks. I can understand that.
It's
That's a nice little spot, though. It's a group spot. Okay. That's another table. And I guess there's more sites up this road, so we'll probably go back a little ways. Oh, it's just beautiful up here. It's like 67 degrees right here. And according to my map, now according to the map, we are 6,153 feet. Wild Cow Springs Campground. And I think there's another toilet, Balta toilet back that way too. And the little bear boxes, garbage boxes. We are just doing a little picnic here. Site number 50. There's nobody out here. It is pretty back here. This is a great spot if you want to come. Like if you got a four-wheel drive vehicle with a tent, maybe a little trailer you can tow behind that can have some clearance. This would be great. There's some places you could pull in here. And it's nice and cool. They even have restrooms over here, all your restrooms. Trash. We're just having a little picnic.
Look at me, I found a fork.
You found a what?
I found a fork.
You don't need that.
Well, they said there's a little creek here that runs sometimes through here, and you can go pan.
Oh, I was like,
That's some friends of ours, Harry and Betty. Say hi, Betty. Say hi, Harry.
Hey, hi Harry.
nice. All right.
This is the best.
Go, 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 go. Go, Gadget, go.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You need to just get out of the car,
This is pretty out here. Nobody out here. Of course, we're out here on a Tuesday. That's part of the reason you don't see a lot of people out here. It's a Tuesday, middle of the week. Great time to come out here, though. Here it is, the first part of October. Just beautiful. We found a dispersed camp spot. That's what we're kind of driving back into. Well, I think you're kind of closing up here.
If you guys do go to Burrow Creek, you'll have to let me know if you like it, because it just, to me, it just,
Watch
when
that.
you stop there, it just seems like a place for me.
Close your window.
But like I said, their picnic tables have tops on them, which is good.
Well, hey, I hope you enjoyed this video of Wild Cow Springs Campground. It's remote and not a place I want to bring my motorhome to, but this would be a great place for tent camping, boondocking, if you have a tent or a rooftop tent or a trailer that's off-road kind of trailer. Beautiful views. Look at that. I'll tell you more about this. Safe travels wherever you're going. I'll tell you more about this video at the end. If you like this kind of video, please hit the like button. Don't forget to share and subscribe so you catch more videos in the future. But stay tuned at the end of this, and I'll tell you more about how to find Wild Cow Springs Campground. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, it's Dave here. Welcome back. I'm going to show folks how to find Wild Cow Springs Campground, especially if you're not familiar with Arizona and the area here. And it's a campground I've been looking into for quite some time, just never had a chance to get out here. We have friends that live real close in a little town called Pinyon Pines, and so we kind of wanted to get back here, but it's a remote campground. I never quite knew just how accessible or inaccessible it was. So first, let's show you how to find it. You're going to take I-40, that's the best way, and you're going to look, when you're north on the I-40 north of Hualapai Mountain, sort of east of Kingman, you're going to look for D.W. Ranch Road. It's going to be approximately in this area. So I'll zoom in here so you can find it. And you're going to take D.W. Ranch Road. I think that's it right there. There's a gas station there, and you're going to take that road. It's about 4,000 feet, like I said, and you're going to drive around on D.W. Ranch Road until you find Hualapai Mountain Road, which will be approximately probably here by Pinyon Pines, right in this area. Let me zoom in a little bit. Now, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to do another video on the campground area, and I'll mention a little bit about the BLM camping situation east of Pinyon Pines on the DW Ranch Road. There are some areas where you can disperse camp, and I'll get to that on the next video, so watch for that. But let's talk about Wild Cow Springs. You're going to drive up Hualapai Mountain Road to the resort up here, and it's really... Google Maps doesn't always give me the roads really clearly, but I know there's a road right here. There it is, Hualapai Mountain Road. And just follow that all the way up to the top here to kind of the Pine Lake area, Hualapai Mountain Park area. And this is a really pretty little community here. If you camp out here, you're going to have to go drive right through it. You're going to look for Flag Mine Road, which is kind of mixed in here. And let me zoom in just a little bit more because it's not really clear on Google Maps here. In fact, what I would do if I were you coming out here, I would Google map it and put your destination as Wild Cow Springs Campground, and then let Google take you there. Because there's some roads in here you might get mixed up on and wind up on a different road. But you want to look for Flag Mine Road, which is kind of right by the fire station here. And just follow it out. Hualapai Mountain Road. They call it the American Flag Mine. Now here it says Hualapai Mountain Road, which I think is kind of funny, right? I mean, is it Flag Mountain Road or is it Hualapai Mountain Road? Well, the truth is, it's both. That's weird, right? but that's just the way it is. So I don't want to zoom in that much, Dave. Let me back out a little bit. It is a very scenic drive, but I recommend four-wheel drive or high clearance vehicles in the least. I wouldn't take my motorhome back this road. There are people that bring, our friend Harry said that he's seen big trailers back here. So there are people that drive this road in their trailers. They bring trailers back here, toy haulers. So, you know, it's possible to get it back here, but honestly, this road's a little bit hairy. And our friend Harry knows that. And I mean, it's scary. It's kind of a scary road. I wouldn't want to bring a long vehicle. It's just my own preference, but you know, some people have a high tolerance for being scared, I guess. So that's fine. If you're one of those kind of people, you like to dare things. It's a kind of a cool trip though. If you got a four-wheel drive vehicle, it's definitely a fun thing to do. It's probably the total trip to Wild Cow Springs from the Pine Lake area is probably about 7.5 miles. So it's really not that far, but it's a slow ride because the road is twisty turny and it's a dirt road and it gets narrow in spots. So when you find Wild Cow Springs, you'll be back here. Cell signal, I think I mentioned it in the video. I had one bar and we have T-Mobile. So you do have some sketchy cell service. Let me switch to satellite mode here so you can kind of see. And some of this area as you're driving out, it's a beautiful, beautiful area. You will notice some burn scars. A few years back, there was a fire that swept through this area. And it's kind of strange when you're watching and looking at the forest area, how some areas got burned away and some areas got left alone. That's one of those things about wildfires that just doesn't always make sense. And you see this right here, there's a Moss Wash OHV trailhead area just up from the campground. But yeah, some of the area here got burned away, but where the campground is really still treed in this area. It's kind of in a little valley area. So perhaps being that it's down in a valley a little bit protected it from the fire, and the fire just swept right over the ridge. That's a good possibility. There's another mine here, Antelope Mine, Flag Mine, and the road continues on down. I've heard stories of people who get their Jeeps back in here and they take overlanding trips and use this as kind of a base. And so if you're into that kind of thing and you like to do overlanding or four-wheeling around in your Jeeps or your trucks or whatever you got, your four-runners, this is probably a kind of a cool place for you to think of and check into it. I know there's lots of videos I've seen on YouTube of overlanding trips that sort of start from this area as a base. And let me zoom out and I'll show you what I mean. These are all forest roads back here. There's lots of forest roads back here, all these. And then these are altitudes right here, sorry. And some of this area gets kind of remote back here, but there are some trails and stuff. You can actually take one of these trails, will take you all the way over. And if I zoom out a little bit, it'll actually take you over to another road here called Blake, I believe it is, Blake Ranch Road. Runs north and south right over here somewhere. It's not showing up on the Google Maps, but I know it's there. And if you keep going on one of these roads, it winds up intersecting with Highway 93 way over here. So it's possible, if you have a trail map and you know the trails, there are trails that take you from Hualapai Mountain all the way to the 93, as well as to Blake Ranch Road, which is one of the other roads that intersects at the this other gas station down here. Beautiful area. It's kind of remote, like I said. If you want to get a little bit closer to town, you want to be able to go into Kingman and stuff like that, check out my next video on Hualapai Mountain Park Campground. There's some RV places there with hookups, as well as a nice little campground. If you're into remote camping, though, and you want to get away from it all, check out Wild Cow Springs. It's definitely worth the trip if you can make it back there. But just be aware, be advised that the road is a little rugged. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a great day, everybody. Safe travels. Catch you on the next video. Bye.